You're here because you want to know the 7 keys that an apple body can look bomb in a bodycon, and I'm here because I figured it out, tried it, and I want to share. So let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone, shall we? Hello there, fabulous, and welcome back to the channel. Alyssa Simone is where I share with you all the helpful things that I is. Mainly I'm a budget-friendly spender, but today I just want to talk about fashion. Let's get right into it. The 7 keys to make an apple shape look fabulous in a bodycon. Number 1 is just simply be confident. One of the rules to dressing an apple shape is away with the bodycons, and you could just be confident in these next 6 steps that I'm giving you, these next 6 keys that will make you look fabulous in any bodycon dress. So just be confident. When you feel good, you look good. But also, when you look good, you feel good. Just trust that you are going to look good in this. I know what they're saying, like it's not gonna look good. Just trust me, okay? Have confidence, you'll be fine. Tip number 2 is make sure you wear shapewear. Now, I am not talking about a faja. I am not talking about a waist trainer, because sometimes when we put those on, we always look like we just have the most perfect posture and like we're holding our breath. Because it's giving stuff. I mean, it's giving deep breath. It's giving, yes sir, yes sir. That ain't what this is. I'm just talking about regular shapewear. You don't want it to be too tight and just like too constricting on you. That's not what you're looking for. You're looking for that's actually something that's really comfortable. What it's just there to do is just smooth you out. It's not there to change your shape. It's not there to necessarily make you look any smaller than what you are. It's just there to smooth you out. That's the kind of shapewear you want to wear with the bodycon. And hey, if you want to try and not breathe, that's on you. But not for these tips I'm giving today. Tip number 3 is simply size up. Now, listen, bodycons are there to like fit into your body shape. And you know, they just kind of make you feel sexy, that kind of thing. But with a bodycon on a plus size apple in particular, you do want to size up. For me, I would say size up 2 sizes. But I mean, if you want to go 1 size, when I've tried it, I've done 2 sizes and it looked absolutely fabulous. 1, because yes, it does cling to the body, but it doesn't cling so much to the body to where it's like really bearing your whole shape and just showing imprints of everything everywhere. And that kind of runs hand in hand with the whole wear your proper shapewear, because it's just there to smooth you out, that kind of thing. So, but size up, that's what I'll say. That's very important. Tip number 4 is that when you have a bodycon, you actually want to kind of get thicker material. I know, we want to wear them for the summer. It's hot, whatever. But I'm telling you, thicker material, it just does the job. I'm gonna pop up some pictures about with me wearing a bodycon. It's kind of like a corded bodycon. It just looks fine. You can see that I sized up in this. You can see that it has a thicker material, and with that, it doesn't make my shape seem so disproportionate, right? Because apples, like, we're round here, and then we just got like 2 sticks, which our legs are beautiful, honey. Most of us, if I just say myself, well, my legs are beautiful. But anyway, that's what you want to do. You want to get thicker material, because the thinner material is really going to just like show the outline like way too much. It's going to show the undergarments that you have on, the shape of all that too. So you really want to kind of just size up and get a thicker material so that you can't see what is underneath, especially if you are going to go ahead and just wear the faja and look like you taking a deep breath. You definitely want to get thicker material there, because we can see, let everybody know, we can see the corsets. We can see the, anyway. Okay, so for tip number 5, I'm gonna post up some pictures right now, and I want you to tell me, do you notice any similarities about these pictures? Now, I have on a bodycon in each one of these pictures, dresses that are fitted tightly to the body and just kind of are there to just kind of cover your body, really. They just expose your shape. Can you see what I'm doing? Comment below. If you have it before I'm about to answer what it is, comment below. Let me know right now. Don't cheat either. Like, don't cheat. Like, let me know what you think that is the trend going on with these. The trend is layering. The key is to layer. And I know it's like, what? So my thing is, if you are an apple, I think it's ideal to wear bodycons in the colder months because the layering is amazing. So our body is a circle and then kind of like two legs coming down, right? But when you put something layered across here, that kind of cuts right here and makes us look a little bit more slender. Now, I'm not trying to say we're trying to look slender, but what our eyes really want to gravitate towards things that are evenly proportioned. That's why I think the hourglass shape is so coveted, right? Because it's so proportioned. It's broad, then it goes narrow in the waist, and then it goes broad again at the hips. So we are just kind of straight at the hips, and then we just go out. So when we put on something, especially if you have on like a tailored blazer that just kind of goes out, gives that flare like it is going out, like almost like a peplum in a sense, then I think it's amazing because you have this to kind of draw your eye to the center and it's balancing things, and then you have this to kind of play out and kind of flare out from your natural waist. I also do want to say in some of these pictures you can definitely see that I do look a little smaller than what I look like now. No matter what size I've been, I have always been an apple. And I can think back to 7th grade when I first noticed that, hey, I'm an apple shape. I've always been an apple. So these apply whichever size you are in your appleness, okay? Okay, so tip number 6 is actually something that's like internal. So what I've heard for a long time is that apples, they gain weight in their midsection, usually because people with higher stress levels, they gain weight in their midsection. So my tip is actually not necessarily about the look, but just about your health. Like, go ahead and manage your stress levels. If there's something that you can just let fall off of you, let it fall off of you, honey. Whatever you've got going on, just give it to God, okay? I do want to say that. So here's a little bonus one before we get to the last one, and that is if you have on a bodycon dress, make sure that you get something that has like ruching. I have an example right here. Something that has ruching, but then also something that has a detail going straight down. The ruching helps to kind of cover up the imprint of the belly, that kind of thing. And then the line going straight down, just like when you're layering with the jackets or the vest or whatever you're layering with, brings your eye to the center and kind of just has like a balanced look. So I would definitely say, to me, this is a bodycon. Some people may not think so, but it is. And so for this, I didn't try it on today because I actually did not size up in this. So I did not follow my rule, but definitely this is something that you would want to incorporate is ruching. And you actually can see that in one of the other photos that I had. My bodycon was totally ruched. You can still see a little bit of my belly print, but I also had on that jacket that just really, first of all, that jacket was bomb. If I do say so myself. Back to reality. The jacket was bomb, but I had on the ruched dress and I had on a layer to kind of just show me, you know, in a better light, in a balanced light. Another tip is to simply belt it. And okay, look, don't wear, now I'm putting up an example. My style and my fashion has always been kind of like an exploratory journey, right? But don't do a thin belt. You don't want to do a thin belt. It's good because it breaks up your top from your bottom, kind of pulls your eye to the center where you want it to be to make it seem like you're smaller, or not smaller, but more balanced, really. But I would say go for a chunkier belt. Now, fashion-wise, I'm not into chunky belts. However, there is a cute belt. I'm gonna pop up a picture of it. It is the Loewe belt, baby. Well, first of all, people are making them here on the YouTube. So if you know how to sew and you wanna learn how to make it, go ahead and just follow some people. I might link them below, I might not. But that belt is amazing. One of my favorite YouTubers, Janae from Hilo Lux, she has this belt. She's talked about it on her page, that kind of thing. I absolutely love it. The only thing is, I'm like, I'm a plus size girl. I don't know if they make it in plus size, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna try to do actually is make one. because I actually wanted to go try, because Shein, had a knockoff one. Not knockoff, they had their own version, and by the time I went to go get it, it was sold out. So I'm like, dang, where can I get this that's in a plus size? I'm gonna just have to go and try and make one on my own. No, I don't sew, but you can follow that journey, because I'm gonna try and start learning to sew here in the new year. But yeah, so that would be my other tip, to belt it. And the belt that it is a peplum belt. Now, to me, I wouldn't want it like a full-on peplum all the way around, just like a circle peplum. I kind of like how these belts actually kind of remind me of, something about it reminds me of like a horse saddle. Like, it reminds me of a horse. It's leather. It kind of has like sharp shapes to it. So I think that's an amazing way to kind of break up the top from the bottom. And because it's leather, or depending on what material that you use or that you buy for your belt, you can actually like still dress it up, like make your bodycons dressed up or dressed down. Like, I can see these dresses with that belt with some sneakers, and I can see these dresses with that belt with some heels. So definitely that's another secret to looking good in a bodycon for an apple shape. And your 7th tip is really just to subscribe to the channel. I'm an apple shape, but I'm always posting photos and videos. You can follow me on Instagram. I post their outfits, and I post on TikTok. Alyssa Simone is on Instagram. Alyssa Simone is _ on TikTok. And here you'll just be able to see me talk about fashion, wearing my fashion, doing my fashion, and usually it's at an affordable rate. So that's your 7th tip. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and never forget, no matter what you are wearing, your outfit is not complete until your smile is on fleek.